Wondery Plus subscribers can listen to Your Stupid Opinions ad-free right now. Join Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey!
Hello there. My name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
Thank you so much for being up to hear people's complaints and grievances as we are, because this is so much fun. We love doing this, and we have to say right up front, as we always do, these aren't our opinions.
No.
If we have a review, we'll give it to you, but these are just other people's opinions, because most of the time the review is way more about the reviewer than the actual thing they're reviewing. And that's what we're talking about here. If you like this show, definitely check out our other shows, Small Town Murder and Crime and Sports. That said, let's dive right into this episode here.
Let's go.
Because we left off last time at Delta's soul food joint there in New Jersey.
So expensive.
So expensive, and apparently is like a very well-known and well-respected place, but there's some people who are not happy about it, and that's where we are. Is in the midst of the one stars. Here we are. Let's start out with Art with a 1 star, and if you listen to the end of last week's episode to get the whole flow through if you want. Art says, 1 star, horrible service.
Oh.
Just terrible. He said, hostess told us we had 90 minutes to eat. Have you heard this before?
90 minutes or it's free? Is it one of those?
No. Not you
90 minutes or you pay twice?
You're going to have it in 90 minutes. It's you eat it in 90 minutes, then get the fuck out, because we got other tables here. We got another reservation coming.
Never heard of it.
I never heard of that either. I know as a waiter, you know, you try to like muscle people out of the table. Okay, everybody try to give them a check. All right, everybody good. Okay, everybody drive safe tonight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, you really have no recourse of get the fuck out. You've been here an hour and a half. That's it's really a weird thing to have here.
And as a server, you're chancing your tip if you try to get them out too fast.
Yeah, they're like, I felt rushed. I just paid all that money and I feel rushed. I'm not going to pay extra.
The bill was $200. I'll be here as long as the fuck I want.
Sit here forever for $200. In a movie theater, I can sit there for 2 hours and it's like $11. What are you talking about? And I don't even get food. This is
I'm
$200.
not tipping a soul.
No. He said it took, we had 90 minutes to eat, but it took almost several hours to get our food. I don't know what almost several hours means. Not quite several hours. The staff looked like they did not want to be bothered, and the hostess must be fired for unprofessional canceling a reservation without calling us. Oh, I guess they said, you don't have a reservation, so you got to get out in 90 minutes. We did better off at Burger King.
You did better off.
I guess, but in the past, I hope they didn't go from an expensive meal to the Burger King, because that would really be sad, a sad night. Here's Lois with 1 star. Just came back from Delta's. We sat at the bar. Was charged $29.20 gratuity and service charge, and a service charge of $29.99 for what? Unacceptable. Can't believe this. Be careful. Look at your bill before paying them. Con artist. Don't get got. Don't get got. Then she said, I'm far from done. I'm the wrong one to do wrong. She's going to come back and fuck this place up. I'm not the one. Which, I don't know how you wouldn't notice an extra $60, but I'm looking at the bill. 2 dumplings, $22. 4 Hennies, 4 Hennessy's, $48. 1 catfish, $24. Potato salad, $28. Or oxtail potato salad, $28. Another Henny double, $24. 20% gratuity, then a $29.20 service charge. So it is true. They charged her $29 and they charged her 20% gratuity and then a service. I don't know what the service charge was for. And it's an extra $60 though.
I'd love to know.
I would love to know. And it doesn't seem like that's not like a large group. I only see 2 entrees there. So
yeah, what's the percentage of that 60? What is that? Fucking 30%, 40%?
Well, 20% of the bill. The subtotal is $146, and 20% of that is $29.20. It says on here, and then they added another $29.20. I guess just another tip, another 20% on service charge.
Oh boy,
that seems a bit crazy. Next up is Keena, 1 star. I wish I could leave no stars.
0 stars.
If I could.
Yeah.
Delta's manager literally called the police on paying patrons due to their 90-minute rule, which is not posted anywhere.
They have this rule. They're not kidding.
No, they're not fucking around. So apparently if you sit down, they don't tell you it's 90 minutes, but if you're not out in 90 minutes, the cops will remove you from your table.
You are loitering at that point.
Wow. Made a reservation for Delta's at 6 p.m. Planned to sit, eat, and enjoy the band that was performing that night. Seems like a reasonable expectation of the night. I arrived and the rest of my party was already seated at the bar. So you're the late one. Perfect. So right away we're dealing with the late one in the party right here.
Sure, yeah.
Let's see. We were told by the hostess we could either remain sitting at the bar or move to a table. We decided to move to our reserved table. Makes sense. Around 8:30 p.m. we were notified by a waitress/bartender if we continued to order, we could remain at the table.
Oh.
So buy more shit or leave. Quit your
if you
farting
stop
around and
buying,
talking.
You instantly become a loiterer.
Then you're a loiterer, in their opinion. Now, my opinion, spending a few $100s entitles me to bullshit with my friends at the table afterwards.
I've run up a $300 bar tab before, and they will let me stay there until the motherfucking lights come on.
Yeah. Remember when we all went to Minneapolis and we were like, let's splurge tonight. We bought steaks.
Let's have some fun.
We had multiple bottles of wine. We could have sat there all night. Strange ladies were feeding us cheesecake. That's literally, they were like, no, come over here. One lady grabbed my face and shoved a cheesecake bite in my mouth.
Eat this.
And it was delicious.
Off of her fork.
That's the experience you expect. All three of us, by the way. It wasn't just me, Sarah, you. It wasn't it wasn't a flirty thing. It was just Minnesota friendly going, come here, eat my cheesecake.
Minnesota nice.
That was as nice as possible. We couldn't even get out of the restaurant without trying other people's desserts. So, that's what I expect, though. Around 9 p.m., the manager came over and told us reservations are only 90 minutes. We replied that we were not provided that information at the beginning of the night and just placed multiple orders to remain at the table.
Okay.
Literally still had food and drinks on the table at that point. So it wasn't like everything was cleaned up and they already paid their bill and they're just bullshit.
The night's still going. The party's still happening.
Yeah, we're still buying shit. She came back and told us she could wrap the food, but we needed to leave the table or she would call the police. I'm still on. Is someone else going to sit down and order different food than I'm ordering? Then why can't I sit here and order food? This is so strange.
I'll call the cops.
I'll call the cops. The cops really seem like they shouldn't be involved in this.
Yeah.
There were other tables that arrived around the same time, but was not asked to leave their tables. Just a note that we have followed this particular band at various other establishments/restaurants for years and have never been asked to leave our table while enjoying the entertainment.
That's unbelievable.
That's so wild. All in all, we paid our bill and the police arrived. There's no signage posting of the 90-minute rule in the restaurant, and it was not mentioned upon being sat at our table and is not on the open table reservation site. The police agreed, but at this point, our night was already ruined. Yeah, once there's police involved, once you're explaining your side of the story to the cops, the night's fucked at that point. That's not what you expected to do.
If the boys in blue have any presence in your dinner's
night.
over.
Shit night, yeah. As we were standing there talking with police, the manager came over, removed our food, drinks, took the tablecloth off the table while we sat there. They stripped the table. They're vacuuming under it and shit. Can you lift your feet, please?
While the cops were there.
Hey, I'm trying to talk to this cop. Can you shut the vacuum off for 1 second? Really upset that while we were enjoying our night, dancing and singing with the band, ordered and chatting with friends, that's a night out that you want to do.
Yeah.
We're going to go out, we're going to eat and drink and watch this band and bullshit, and long week is over, let's chill. And they're like, nope, we're going to call the cops.
We need you to leave.
Wow, and was basically told to get out and having the police called. I've never been treated so horribly and have police called because I was doing what you're supposed to do in a restaurant, sit and eat. Overall, the restaurant is not concerned about their customers' enjoyment, just to get you in and out to make more money. Hard to argue with that. Ree gives it 1 star. The food is not the same anymore. No, that's a shame. Anymore. Yeah. Potato salad needs more than just mayo. Yeah, you can't just put mayo in potatoes. And
That does not make potatoes.
No, that's a mayonnaise and potato dish. It's a different dish.
That's potatoes and mayonnaise. That's what that is.
That's called mayo potatoes. It's a much different dish. Smothered pork chops was overcooked. Overcooked, actually, which is much worse. They came and they actually stole my wallet, the pork chops.
Super crooked. They were in a ski mask.
It was rough, man. We were all scared. They didn't call the cops on that, though.
No.
Beef short ribs bourbon, well, it's got the same gravy as the pork chops. Nasty. Should got the barbecue. Should have got the barbecue? I don't know. Mac and cheese was dry. Then it goes on to say mac and cheese and crab egg rolls. Imitation crab meat was used instead of real crab meat for that price. Fried chicken needs some seasoning. Gumbo was okay, and the best thing was the fried okra. We would only go back for drinks. Need to work on the taste of the food.
Of course.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I guess so. Here we go. 1 star, again, Tev. I've always received great service and great food from Deltas the past 10 years. However, on my last visit, I spoke with a very rude, sarcastic, and classless individual.
Oh, and class.
No class, I'll tell you. Yeah. Named Gabby. I love when we're given names. I love when we're given receipts out. That's the best. Who gave abysmal at best and disrespectful customer service. I think she's one of the new hires, and she grossly misrepresents Delta's culture of providing great customer service. He should have said in under 90 minutes, though. That's very important.
Yeah.
As a result, I'm very disappointed. Holy shit.
This person's only spent 72 minutes there at most.
At most, yeah. That's going to be a tough time when he decides to have a couple of drinks one day.
Yeah. Have one more Henny and see how long you last.
See how long that goes. Edward, 1 star. Food wasn't great. Customer service was horrible. Finished meal early. It took waitress 35 minutes to receive check. When asked what took so long to receive check, she said...
Don't ask.
She said, it was nice outside, and she was taking a break. You do that when you don't have tables, not when your tables are waiting for shit.
You've only been here for 48 minutes, so I was having the time of my life.
You got another 42 left. It's fine.
You can wait.
He said, you can't make this stuff up. Waitress pouring out negative energy. Pouring out. It's coming out of her pore. Oozing. There you go. I like that. Oozing. Dripping.
Weeping negative energy.
That's disgusting. Lucille, 1 star. The waitress provided the worst service. She had the worst attitude. Monica or Monique. One of those. Don't know.
Maybe it was Gabby.
It could have been Gabby. When we explained how we were disappointed in the service, her response was, quote, my bad. At least she didn't argue with you. What do you want from her?
Me. You're right.
What do you want her to do? Pick up a samurai sword and drive it through her fucking torso? Like, who cares?
She didn't disagree with you.
My bad.
She took it on the chin and said, yeah, you're right.
You're right. And then the response is, really? 3 exclamation points. Actually, it's Delta's bad for hiring you. Oh. Boom! Yeah. Boom! What's up, bitch? This motherfucker dropped the mic when he was done with that. Like, I told them now.
Enter. Suck it.
They're bad. For Christ, there are some fucking long ones in here. This one is just great. I'm going to just breeze through a 1 star from Ronnie. Asked to be seated on the lower floor due to the fact that my mom is on oxygen and can't do stairs. So we have an old lady with an oxygen tank. I was told the booth area was reserved for large parties. Tough shit.
Get to hiking there.
Yep. My mom
shouldn't have brought your fucking emphysema in.
The thing is, here, you got to be healthy for Deltas. That's the way it works. Healthy. That way you can get out in 90 minutes. Otherwise, you're going to be here longer. We can't have that.
Upstairs, Iron Lung.
Let's go. Let's go, Limpy, up the fucking stairs. My mom took her time getting up the stairs. We were seated near the stairs and was able to see all the traffic going up and down the stairs. It was horrible seeing the elderly struggle with oxygen tanks, canes, and walkers, holding onto a rail on one side while holding someone's hand or arm on the other side. Each one stopping to break from struggling to going up the stairs. Do they only seat the infirmed on the upper floors? This is infirmed fucking seating up here? What's happening? We like to keep the elderly. Yeah. We don't want anybody looking in the window and seeing old. You know what I mean? No one wants to come in that. We store you up in the top there.
Street levels for the hot people.
Oh, and it said, on my way down to the bathroom downstairs, I noticed nothing but young people sitting in the booths. That's fucking amazing. And
hide the unsightly in the back upstairs.
Shit. Said, you need a ramp and also need to take out the booths and put round and square tables instead. No, leave the booths, just also have tables, because I love a booth.
And also, The ADA matters.
Yeah, I don't get to never sit in a booth because some people can't sit in a booth ever. Just have shit for them too. But I also like booths. Booths are fun and they feel old school and I like them.
Yeah, they're comfortable. And also, you have to have like an elevator or something for people that can't fucking manage stairs, man.
Or say we have seating for you on the first floor. You can't go, well, it's up that way, so let us know when you're up there. I know it's going to take a while considering you can't breathe or walk.
The rail.
But, try not to fall down our stairs, too, because we will call the police, honestly. We can't have that in our establishment. And they also...
Once she's bleeding everywhere, it's gross.
I don't know, some lady, fucking come get her. She's been here, 93 minutes, so...
She's breathing heavy.
Let's go. And it says also the fact that you charge 20% gratuities for a party of 2 is robbery. So they charge gratuities no matter what.
No matter what.
I will never eat there again. Very disappointed. I don't know if maybe that's because people don't tip well at this restaurant or whatever the fuck it is, but I don't know. Which sounds like a stereotype. Very bad.
It's pretty. Yeah, if you're serving soul food, you can't do that. That feels very insulting.
That feels really fucking... yeah, okay.
We've heard
things. So, now that we got a belly full of soul food, let's go do what everybody does when they have a belly full of soul food. Let's go buy a Harley. What do you say? How many times do you think that's ever gone from the soul food restaurant to the Harley dealership? Doesn't happen quite as often.
We've emptied our wallet once tonight. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again on another subpar product. Here we go. This is Eagle's Nest Harley Davidson. It's in Lathrop, California, or Lathrop, whatever the fuck it is. Lathrop. Not sure. It's got 4.7 stars. And legendary brand of American motorcycles plus apparel and more at some branches. It's at 13900 South Harlan Road in Lathrop, California. 4.7 stars here on Google. Now,
wow.
It says visit Eagle's Nest Harley Davidson and tour one of the newest and largest dealerships on the West Coast. We have one of the largest inventories of new and pre-owned Harley Davidson motorcycles, allowing us to have everything you're looking for. Our walls are covered in motorcycle parts and accessories to customize your Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and an entire second floor dedicated to general merchandise department with riding gear, clothing, and gifts. The service department is staffed by factory-trained technicians who promise to get you back riding as fast as possible. Okay. Now, these places, by the way, I have had some experiences. My father's, like we've said a million times, big biker guy, right? I don't think he owns a shirt that isn't a Harley shirt. He just has them from everywhere. I'm not even bullshit. He might have like a Giants shirt somewhere, New York Giants shirt or something, but otherwise it's black Harley T-shirts. That's what he wears.
Okay, they're mostly T-shirts. Does he
they're all
collared
T-shirts
too?
No, he's not a collared.
No?
I don't think I've seen my father in a collared shirt at like 3 funerals, and that's the only time. My father is not a collared shirt guy. I don't think
anything's touching his neck if it's a long-haired.
I don't think he's ever like literally touched a sport coat in his life. Like he's not. He is. Never. He's a blue collar as they fucking come. That's just not. He's uncomfortable in anything but a black Harley T-shirt. So whenever we go around the country, he collects Harley shirts from all these different places. So wherever we're in a place that has a conveniently located Harley dealer or Harley store, I run in and grab him a T-shirt because he'll never be in Milwaukee or fucking Monterey or wherever we're at. So I grab him T-shirts. It's always a huge pain in the fucking ass. Okay. It's always a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah?
Every single fucking time. The one
not because of the size.
No, he wears a large. That's it. Real simple.
They're always there. Yeah.
In Monterey, this was where we went in with Sarah and the two of us. We're like, let's buy my dad a T-shirt. Sure. So we see the T-shirts, and then under the T-shirts, they're hanging, and then under them are shelves. Okay, with T-shirts folded up on them.
Where they're folded, yeah. So
Looks
you got the displays up top,
and there you
the
go.
Shirt, there it is, yeah.
And the displays, they have doors on them, not the displays where the actual inventory is, but the one under this is completely wide open.
Yeah.
Under these T-shirts. So I'm like, I guess we look for a large. So we start looking for a large. Some fucking haggard leather bitch came over and started fucking freaking out on us that we were like trying to steal. She's like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
We were like, no, we're just getting a large. She's like, you can't touch that. And we were like,
what?
We want to buy it though. We didn't understand. We were like, no, we want to buy a T-shirt. And she's like, you can't touch that. And she like closes the fucking door, then reopens it and grabs the same T-shirt we had in our fucking hands. And we're like, I thought maybe you had irregulars in here. What are you talking about? It was open.
What's the problem?
And she was just a huge attitude, like, come on to the register.
It's her job to serve it?
Yeah, apparently, she has to get it out for you, even though the door was open and the T-shirts were literally right in front of my fucking face.
Right. Yeah.
So, and then she took it up to the register like, oh, you walk with me so you don't steal anything else. And we were like...
right this way.
What the fuck, man? Sorry. Okay, here's Rick with 5 stars. And I'm sure you've had many experiences because you rode motorcycles.
Oh, my God. I buy products from them all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't in many years, but it sits in the garage. I haven't ridden it in so long.
A lot of assholes in this particular region of the world's hobbies, I would say.
It's not the most welcoming group.
No, not at all. Oh, wow. Okay.
But if you get in somehow... and slide in there, boy, do they love you if you've got the gear. But man, getting the gear ain't easy.
No, you have to get someone to get it for you.
Yeah.
Dave gives 5 stars. I would like to leave a great review for a salesman I spoke to earlier today. Jared was extremely helpful.
Sure.
I don't know why, but when I'm buying a motorcycle, I don't expect it to be from a guy named Jared. I don't know.
Want a Jared?
I don't think Jared's.
No.
I want like a beef skin or somebody like that. Like I want like a weird nickname or something of that nature.
Hi, I'm Scales. Let's get you on a bike today.
That's a guy I'm looking at and talking to. I'm interested in his opinion on shit. Jared, I don't care what he thinks about motorcycles.
Pleasure to meet you, James. I'm Hambone. Let's get you on down the road.
Now we're talking. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want. They call me Knife Hilt. Good to meet you. I want something like that.
And he's got it written right on his patch right there. It is Knife Hilt. That's his legal name.
Knife Hilt. Wow. It's interesting. So he said, I walked in today saying I was just looking around. I wasn't ready to purchase a bike today, but that I had actually never had the chance to look and sit on a Harley up close and in person.
Oh, boy.
You ever rode a motorcycle? I don't know.
You're called a yuppie.
I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say.
Why do you want this?
I don't know. I don't know why you'd want to be a part of this. He was very knowledgeable about all the features of the various models I looked at today with advice on how to find exactly what I was looking for. Super friendly, super easy to talk to. This sounds like he just wants to fuck Jared. He doesn't care about the motorcycle.
Jared's so hot.
He's just into Jared's hot ass. I had a great time down there today. Thank you, Jared, for all your help and knowledge. I loved the Sportster. I'll definitely keep Eagle's Nest in mind should I find myself back down this way. So Jared wasted an hour on this guy, apparently.
Poor Jared couldn't even sell this guy a motorcycle for $69.95.
Yeah,
the cheapest model in here, and this guy's going to go think about it.
I don't know. Maybe if I'm ever back down this way.
Jared's got a rent to pay, man.
Fuck. Lou, 4 stars. Girl at register, great service. Sales staff, not so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. They didn't have great tits.
Whatever happens to happen to what brings you in today? Where are you from? What do you ride? That's his whole review. Whatever happened to that? Be friendly with me. Make small talk like you care.
Come talk motorcycles with me.
That's what he wants. Go find friends to talk. These are friend things. Hey, what are you doing today?
My pal?
What do you ride? I don't give a fuck about you.
You on a bike or not? Get the fuck out. 90 minutes.
My God. And they give a response back. Yeah. Happy you had a positive experience at the register. Yeah. Your concern regarding our sales staff is appreciated. We always try to make our customers feel appreciated and jerk, whatever. All right. Veda gives 2 stars. This is a fucking great first line. Maybe as classic a first line as it gets for your stupid opinions, other than if I could give no stars, I would. Maybe if I was a customer, I would have been treated differently. As a matter of fact, that goes for any fucking business ever. Yes.
I guarantee it.
We treat our customers this way. What about non-customers? Don't give a fuck about them. Why? Because they don't do anything. Don't care about them.
Maybe if I wasn't a loiterer, they'd like me.
Maybe if I wasn't just dicking around touching their motorcycles they polished all up.
Yeah, smearing their chrome.
Fuck. I was hoping to come to this establishment to purchase a bike after taking the courses to learn/brush up on riding. So you're a novice here. Since my pops passed, it's been my goal to learn to ride a bike. That's all we did when I was growing up. I was doing a delivery there and was basically ignored by the gent at the register. Yeah, because you were just doing a delivery.
They usually don't. Hey, FedEx guy, let me tell you about the soft tail. Nobody's talking to you.
You never sell shit to the delivery guy, so that's why they've never sold anything to the delivery guy. Wow, I felt it was rude to ignore someone who walks into your establishment, even if they're a delivery driver. My heart sank after leaving because I was hoping to come in there in the near future and get a bike in my dad's memory. I don't think this environment is the place for you. I think maybe you should take up pickleball or something of that nature.
Yeah.
Where people are
Pop
more...
in on a Saturday outside of your shift in street clothes.
That too.
With a handful of cash. I guarantee they talk to you.
Anybody that leaves a biker place and says, my heart sank, I don't think that they should be hanging out with... This isn't your crowd. Let's just say that. Your heart sinking.
You happen to possess empathy, my friend.
Hey, Hambone, has your heart ever sank? Fuck no, brother. All right, then. Exactly. Maybe when I got sent to the joint for the first time when I was 16. All right, then, yeah. But that guy had to be stabbed. You know what I mean? I get it, Hambone. I get it.
Only thing I sink is my bone into my old lady.
That's right. Every damn night. You could hear it if you sit outside the trailer. 1 star here. Just called for a price to sell my bike to them, and of course they lowballed me. Gee.
At a dealer say it ain't
ever
so.
Sell anything to anybody who's going to resell it? That's what happens. The lady I talked to on the first call hung up on me mid-sentence.
I want to sell this Sportster for $12,000. Oh, goodbye.
Then, in discussing their absurd lowball price, she informed me to try black markets to sell, all while laughing at the entire conversation, thinking this was funny.
She did not say black market.
I don't think she said. I think she said private markets, probably. She didn't say go on the dark web and you can fucking sell it.
Find where they sell tigers and try to sell your bike there.
If you find the right site on the dark web, you could trade it for the shit needed to make homemade Xanax. So all the different ingredients. So I believe you get a trade on the dark web for that.
The black market.
The black markets. What are you talking about?
See if you can buy a teenager, some MRSA, and a Sportster.
That's all. And an 11-year-old Thai boy. You can probably get them all delivered in the same box.
It's the funniest thing I've ever heard. She told me try the black market.
And laughed at him. I think he wanted like full purchase price for his used bike. And they were like, hey, stupid.
Try the black market.
Yeah, I don't know. Sell it to someone who's not legally allowed to own it, I guess. That'll help. Mark gives 1 star. I called in for a part. The associate that helped me seemed bothered by having to help me. Told me Harley doesn't make that part and had no answer for me that I should order from JP Cycles. I called Sack Harley and they were helpful, found the part. It's on back order. Then they found me an aftermarket substitute. I would rather travel the extra 40 minutes to receive the better service from parts to sales. Oh, my God. This guy is just all caps on a lot of this. Jonathan, 1 star. Will damage or return dirtier than it arrived. Go somewhere else. Anywhere else.
Okay. So you learn to work on your own shit, man.
That's all you can do. Yeah, that's what my family does. They just work on their own. I've never seen my brother or my father take their bike anywhere.
No.
Anywhere.
You work on it. It's hard.
It's just screws and bolts, though. I mean, there's really nothing. There's no computer system.
There is, but it's one box. It's
not
very easy.
You
don't have to program anything.
That's what I'm saying. It's not one of those. It's mainly just I'm going to unscrew this part and screw that one on or bolt it onto it.
And if you put something on it, you don't have to go back in the computer and reprogram that because it's got a new thing. No, it just does it.
It's easy. He said, "I used to be a place I highly recommend, but now I tell all to avoid like the plague." They've provided horrible service and they've damaged my bike with no recourse of repair. Returned extra dirty after services, my gas tank scratched, headlight, wheel weights, stickers left on. Numerous mistakes that I can't list. It's too numerous to list. It's a motorcycle. You could list them all.
That's a lot of things you're having them service, man.
I beg you to take your bike elsewhere if you value it. No bueno, no bueno. With first 3 exclamation points, then 5 exclamation points. Then avoid, damage incoming if not. And there's like 40 exclamation points after all that stuff. This guy is an angry man. Let's see here. Joanne, 1 star. It's too bad that the girls upstairs are so rude because this store has a nice selection of clothing. I was purchasing a $250 bag downstairs and couldn't take a poker chip downstairs to pay for it with the bag. Like I'm going to steal a freaking poker chip. Give me a break.
What?
These people feel, I got to say,
slighted.
I'm just going to say, I've never, in all the reviews we've done in this entire fucking show,
right,
in a year, I've never heard of a group of people that feel more slighted than these
they
people.
should, because these are people that are paying exorbitant amounts of money for stupid shit.
You don't think there's a kind of a strain that goes through them of always feeling slighted about a lot of things?
Yeah.
I think that's what we're talking about here.
$250 for like she wanted a purse that says this is
probably a
one
leather
of those people
thing
that makes it like her whole identity.
Her whole deal. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they were like, don't take the poker chip downstairs.
Okay.
Wow. Here's Larry, 1 star. All I wanted to do was order an orange ball cap from this Harley place. Can't navigate your website.
Oh.
And they say, their response is, Larry, we don't have the option to purchase apparel directly through our website at this time.
That's why you can't navigate.
So there's a reason for that. It wasn't you. It just doesn't exist.
Come in.
That's like saying, I can't find a leprechaun. Like, there's a good reason for that.
We don't sell them.
We don't have them. They don't exist. Heather, 1 star. Most of the staff is horrible. Jackie and Scully rock, though.
Scully.
That's the guy I want to buy a bike from. Scully. Thank you. I'll take it.
Fucking Scully. And Jackie. Of course there's a Jackie.
Of course there's a Jackie. And then finally, Tony says, 1 star. You can't seem to keep good parts people very long. Makes it hard to buy parts.
Isn't it fascinating that Harley probably doesn't pay that god-awful well?
That's weird, right? Considering how expensive their bikes are, that is weird.
They should be paying incredibly well, to be honest.
They're very expensive. All right, now that we got a belly full of soul food, let's rumble our brand new fucking Harley. Yeah. We're going to rumble. Let's be cool guys and rumble on up to the Whiskey A Go-Go here.
Potato, let's go.
Do it. Let's pretend like it's 1982 and we're going to see Motley Crue. Let's go to the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Whoa. Nikki Sixx shows up on the motorcycle that Vince wanted to buy. Yeah. He got it first.
We're going to watch Nikki Sixx set himself on fire tonight during the show. Yeah. It's going to be great. Whiskey A Go-Go, 4.6 stars, by the way, out of 3,000 reviews. Live music venue, if you've never heard of it.
I'm shocked they only have 3,000 reviews for a place that's been around for 50 years.
Absolutely. It's very well known. Everybody's heard of this place. Well known. Venerable night spot hosting live rock bands and other acts in a compact, no-nonsense setting. In other words, it's a shitty fucking room that you go watch new bands in. That's it. Yeah. Has a restaurant, 8901 Sunset Boulevard in West Hollywood. So let's find out. Here's Leaf, gives it 5 stars.
Yeah.
Leaf. Had a great time here. Your experience will vary based on the bands playing. Well, that's not the... Yeah. I mean, obviously. You couldn't have... Wow, I mean, Leaf. Really. Wow, Leaf, yeah. I'm at a loss of words here from Leaf. Yeah, obviously. If you see a band you like, you'll probably enjoy it more than seeing one you don't like.
Yeah.
But I think it'll mostly be hard rock. Probably. Food wasn't too bad. A little dry, but overall pretty good. I don't expect good food in a place like this.
They have food.
They have a restaurant, it says, and I see a burger and fries. If it's food that's not poison, if it's, I'm happy with it at a place like this.
You've won.
You win.
I can't believe you're putting that in your mouth.
That's what I mean. Security is good. Tons of friendly faces. You'll have a good time here, I can assure you. Great location, too. Great place to see bands play, albeit a little small compared to the other typical venues in L.A., but this is a good one. Okay, and it is. It's a small place with low ceilings. It's not a big joint. It's, every L.A. band started playing at places like that. This is Dwan, gives 5 stars. I've always wanted to go to Whiskey A Go-Go. The history is so deep and rich. Every famous person has graced their stages. We stopped in during the day, as it is now open to people who just want to see. not just
Oh,
the night.
they're letting you tour it,
So
just
now you
having a
can
look-see.
part of the tourist shit, which, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't. You could probably sell a couple of drinks to tourists walking around.
T-shirts probably, too.
T-shirts, yeah, all that shit. Like the Hard Rock Cafe does.
Yeah.
How many of those fucking sell? And that
Wild,
place
right?
sucks. That's just shitty hamburgers.
And the worst food.
The worst.
I've never been less impressed than when I ate there.
No.
It's such bad food.
Hooters has better food than Hard Rock Cafe.
Indeed.
It's fucking bad. We stopped during the day. Okay, it did not disappoint. They are setting up for a live band tonight. We're able to tour the entire place as well as have a drink. There we go. They even offered tickets for tonight. Apparently the band is not a hot commodity.
They evidently are not selling very well.
You can feel the rock and roll magic.
Can you?
Wow, feel the
What
magic.
does that feel like?
Damn. AJ
Great.
gives, which I think rock and roll magic feels like you have a sip of a drink and go, I don't feel so good right now. Are you?
Who's touching
are
my
you?
balls?
I feel kind of tired, and then you wake up with a sore butthole. I believe that's rock and roll magic.
It's magic.
Magic. AJ gives 3 stars. Sad shell of what it once was.
Is it?
Sad shell.
It's probably that, rock music isn't having a fucking revival right
No,
now.
it really isn't. It's just shit that people make in their bedrooms that doesn't require instruments. That's what music is now.
Well, there's no famous rock bands because the older ones, the nostalgia is kind of the thing right now.
Yeah.
Give it some time. Rock will come back.
At some
takes a
point,
little bit.
it's got to come back because it died in the late 80s when, I mean, it was just the hair
it
metal
had a
bands.
revival.
And
It had
then,
a revival for grunge.
well, then as soon as fucking, Teen Spirit came on, then it was fucking, people wanted instruments again.
Fuck
and
yeah.
They wanted to get it all raw, just be garage bandy and shit. And then it got overblown with all the pop punk shit. And then
it got turned into Marilyn Manson being and Korn and
now it's just what you make in your bedroom for TikTok. So
and it's really sad that the bands that we grew up with, a lot of those people are dead. So it's got to
that too.
We've got to get talent, and that's what's lacking.
well, you have to see rock stars as a kid and go, I want to do that, and
I
then
wanna
learn how to
do-
play the
right.
instruments. And if there's nobody to look at, then who are you going to fucking get? Doesn't look like it's been renovated since the hair metal era. So
Good.
late 80s. That's good. They're keeping it
Good.
historic. That's good. What do you want? Looks like any other dilapidated bar in Middle America. Yes, except it's not. It's the one where lots of fucking Van Halen played there. That's different. Did they play at your shitty bar? No, they didn't. So there you go.
Motorhead has been there. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Plus, the security are overbearing, even inside the venue. Sad state.
Probably.
Still gave 3 stars, though. Next up, D-Loke gives 1 star. My friends were performing tonight. They sold the place out. Well, good for them. As from performers, good for them. The lead guitarist, my friend, put me on the guest list. I see where this is going already. Our friends were all in the VIP area. When I went to join them, the security told me my stamp wasn't in the right place on my hand to be able to hang with my friends who put me on the list in the first place.
Yeah.
Told me to leave, so I went downstairs, and the security downstairs told me I was in the walkway and needed to move. You're just being in the way a lot here.
You're being very entitled.
Fuck, I moved to the center of the bar. A third security told me I needed to move. I moved to the other side by where the front door is. A fourth security told me I needed to move. Where are you allowed to stand in this fucking bar?
Where can I be?
Where am I allowed to be? You should have asked that on move number 2. You should have said, where do you want me to stand? How about that?
Yeah.
You tell me.
I've been told no twice. What do I do?
Where do I go? Because I don't want to
Based
fuck
on
this up.
stamp location, where does this geographically put me in this place?
Jesus. The place is sold out, guys. There's nowhere to move. Get a clue. I tried to go up front and have my stamp put in the right location, and the manager told me I had to have a band member physically come tell her to do it, knowing they were already performing on stage.
They're right there.
They're right there. Hey!
Hey,
She
guys,
was-
stop for a minute.
She was extremely rude about it, so I decided to just leave since it was so unwelcoming there. What a sad place it's turned out to be. The whiskey used to be a great place. Now the employees are just bitter souls. I went through so much to get there tonight from Anaheim. What a waste. That's a drive from Anaheim.
It's true, but
That's
you
a
paid
long
nothing
way
to get in.
That's
so
what I mean.
shut
It
up.
was free. And that's not like there's no other fucking bars or venues to go hang out at around there. You'll find something to do. You're in fucking Hollywood. Okay.
Go take a picture with the gutter that River Phoenix died in.
Yeah, there you go.
It's right there.
Just you with a selfie next to the gutter going like thumbs up. Huh? Dead. 1 star, terrible experience. Security stands there and does nothing. The last guy, they were all over the place, and now
They couldn't stop telling him no.
Here they don't care. Drunk people pushing everyone. Why? Yeah. Well, that's called a mosh pit, and that happens at rock shows.
That's called a rock bar.
That's exactly what that is. Stand in the back. You'll be fine. Sergio, 1 star. Beautiful place. Great bands. 1 star, mind you.
I bet it is not beautiful.
No, it's not. It's a shit little dirty bar.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's gross, like it should be. That's what you want out of a place like that. You don't want it to be fancy, then it's not what it is.
God,
it's
supposed to be vile.
A gritty rock club where your shoe sticks to the floor every once in a while.
Yes.
That's what you're looking for. I don't know if that was puke or cum, but you know what? I don't even care. Either way, it's fine. I paid $20 to enter. Terrible waiters, thick people. Do you mean dumb or fat? We don't know which one. Because thick, that's my dad used to call me thick all the time when I wouldn't listen. So thick I don't know if thick. Yeah, you're thick, this one. Badly educated. Do not know how to sell and treat you like you're trash. Do not know how to sell and treat you like you're trash. Oh, do not know how to sell and treat you like you're trash.
Yes.
A comma would have been great there, so I know those are separate thoughts.
Yeah.
I do not recommend it, especially if you're just passing through. This place broke my night.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. Broke my night.
Unbelievable.
Wow. John, 1 star. Rude staff, rude management, overpriced drinks. Gee, you think in a rock bar in West Hollywood you're going to pay a little extra for a drink?
It's historic that you can tell all your friends you've been. It costs money to do that.
Cold French fries. Like I said, if they exist, I'm pretty excited.
Pretty impressed.
Fire hazard. Historical means old and dilapidated in this case. Yeah, that's great. Unless the band you want to see is only playing there, do yourself a favor and go to another venue. Same bands usually play the Canyon in Agora Hills or the Rose in Pasadena. A lot nicer venues, better food, and friendlier staff. Yeah, but it's not going to there to see that. It's the whole point.
This is where Rat played. I mean,
This is where Motley Crue was here and fucking Guns N' Roses and fucking Van Halen and all these guys. Yeah. Grant, 1 star. I went to a show here for the first time in 10 years. The next line should be, it was very loud and I left, because he's probably older. And he's like, I don't know why I'm here. The music was awesome, but they oversold the venue and it was so packed that you couldn't move 6 inches without making someone mad. On top of that, you're too old for that. That's what. Yeah. When you're 23, you don't even notice that. You just go, "Oh, a lot of people are here." You don't think I can't even fucking move 6 inches. You think of it as a good thing. Once you're like 32, you're like, "Okay, I got to be able to have some space around me." Fucking back off.
They aren't mad that you bumped into them. They're mad that an old man is here.
Yeah, what are you doing here, you old fart?
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Jesus. Yeah, he's definitely, his hair is back of his forehead from his picture too. So he's not a young man.
Your face, man.
He's not. He's at least in his late 30s, if nothing else here. On top of that, the security kept moving people out of the fire lanes. That explains Alaska, okay? Which is understandable, but when you oversell the show, there's literally nowhere else to go. Yeah. The whole experience, by the way, he says whole is H-O-L-E. Yeah. So I'm like, glory hole experience? Now we're into something, but he just meant whole. Lame. The whole experience was a train wreck and super annoying. I will not be back unless these guys start caring about the experience and less about squeezing every nickel possible out of everyone that shows up. You're sounding old, Grant.
Sure enough.
The place. Squeezing every nickel. I'd be better off at home ordering my own food and listening to record albums.
I'm on a fixed income,
I'm on a fixed income. I turned on the Dick Clark show and I didn't hear any of these bands on there.
Bob Hope would not put up with this.
I don't see, is American Bandstand still on so I can review these things? I don't understand it. This place sucks. Yeah. And is truly a shame considering its history. Oh, and the beer I got on tap smelled and had a faint taste of someone vomiting in the beer tap lines. I don't even know how you get vomit into a tap line.
They just haven't been cleaned in a long time. Man.
No.
That's all it is. It's
just
gross
a gross
beer
bar.
and a gross bar.
If you're in a gross bar, order a bottle. You know it. Every time. I never get a draft unless the place looks very clean.
Enjoy the nostalgia of a gross beer. Maybe, just maybe, these lines have not been cleaned since Motley Crue drank out of them.
That's true. And on top of that, have 3 of them and you won't even care or notice anymore. Doesn't matter. It's just drunk stuff. Yeah. Fabio, 1 star. Oh, boy. Fabio's involved here.
Oh, boy.
Iconic place with good music, which I came to visit from the other side of the world. I think he's Italian, this guy.
It is him.
1 star for the lady at the bar who lied to me, faking that my credit card didn't go through and telling me she thought I should try with cash. Try with cash. There's no try. So I had to withdraw.
Perhaps your cash works. Let's give it a shot.
So I had to withdraw that from their ATM, which conveniently charges $5.95 for it. Yeah, that's how they make money. Let's see. 1 star. Wow. Is the first line.
All right.
Wow. Just got treated like I was an 18-year-old gangbanger by the POS bouncer there. I'm 50 years old, by the way. Yeah, you shouldn't be here. You're too old to be here.
Not for you, man.
Not for you. After he finished molesting me at the front door, well, no, you're 50. If you were younger, it'd be molestation. This is just trying to give Grandma a thrill. That's all.
It's weird that you're here, and the fact that you are, we're giving you an extra pat down to make sure you're not trying to do something nefarious.
You want to be here to, like, kill one of the band members who diddled your 16-year-old daughter, probably, and we can't have that here. At the front door, he asked me what was in my pocket, so I showed him. I had a GoPro camera in one pocket and told him I wouldn't take it out of my pocket while I was there. He threw his fat sausage finger in my face. His fat sausage finger. And told me, listen to me, you're not bringing that in here. I guess he didn't want a chance that I might record their ultimate jam session night. Yeah. So after
Why are you wandering around with a GoPro, weirdo?
That's what I mean. Leave unless you're going to use it. Why do you have it? Yeah. So after wasting an Uber down there, I was pretty much told to pack it. I won't lie. I told him to go F himself. Okay. Fortunately, we didn't have any issues elsewhere. Yeah, that's great. You're too old. Go home.
Why
and I'm saying that we're too old for that.
Yeah, I'm not going
I mean?
there.
That's what I mean.
Going to a rock show like
not taking any shots. We're too old too. So it's. I think fucking 30 is your. That's it. That's it. To go with that.
What person brings a GoPro? Like, what are you doing?
Why are you doing
that? That strikes me like a dude that's going to be upskirting shit. That's weird.
Or recording the show or doing a number of things that you don't want them to do.
A million things that I don't want you recording. Stop it.
Meanwhile, your camera on your phone is the same thing. And it doesn't matter. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, but a camera or a phone can be used for a lot of things. A GoPro can only be used for one fucking thing.
Yeah, a phone you can fake doing legitimate things while you're doing nefarious shit. Yeah, whereas a GoPro, people actually know you're filming them. Yes. So it's actually way better to have the GoPro if you're thinking about it. Yeah, the phone is way more nefarious than the GoPro to me, but I don't know. Tommy, 1 star. I traveled from the other side of the planet. Oh boy, and was totally disappointed. The security is really Nazi.
Really Nazi.
Really Nazi. So we've had quarter Nazis a couple weeks ago, and now we have rock Nazis here.
Whole Nazi. Yeah.
Whole Nazis. The security is really Nazi. And who knows? This guy could be from a place where he knows.
He knows what
he knows from Nazis, this guy. Especially the overweight lady who reminded me of Hermann Goering. He's got a specific...
He's got references.
He's like, she looked like she ran the Luftwaffe, and I knew it. I could tell that's who she was. She pilfered a lot of art.
She knows the train schedule around here, you know what I mean?
Holy fuck. Oh, my God. If there are fire lanes, why don't they mark them and don't annoy paying customers? That seems like a common complaint. Paid $40 for a concert. There was also annoying signs, way overpriced beer. If you pour a small bottle in a plastic mug, you can't charge €6. Avoid. Tommy from Finland. So he's a Finnish guy there. Yeah, he knows Nazis. Jennifer, 1 star. Watch out for this place. Okay. Men come in, rub up against you, and when you deny them, you are reported to security, and they kick you out without any questions asked.
Who rubbed on her?
I don't know, but then they were like, well, how would you go to security and be like, I was trying to rub my dick on this chick and she wasn't into it? Well, we'll get her out of here post-haste. This is a rock club.
She wouldn't satisfy my boner, sir.
I had a boner. I asked her, please. I come fast, and she doesn't listen to me at all.
I just want to rub it on you.
Next, Norrig. 1 star, inconvenient floor plan, terrible acoustics, dirty restrooms, stupid bartenders, poor selection of booze. That's every rock club in America you just mentioned right there.
That's it, yeah.
That's it. Then 1 star, have not been here.
Oh, no.
But I left 1 star. That's it.
1 star.
1 star, have not been there.
I'm so mad I haven't been there. I'm
haven't been there.
1 star.
And this is a person who has 92 reviews on here. I'd like to see all the other places they haven't been but felt the need to review. And then finally, 1 star from Mike. Weird. That's all. Okay. Holy fucking shit, that's wild. I think it's time, everybody. I don't know about you, but I think it's time for our personal item of the week, everybody here. And
rubbing this boner up against people and getting thrown out of places.
We've been told to fuck ourselves many times tonight. We've been kicked out of a restaurant after 90 minutes. We can't get any info on a Harley. We're not allowed to rub up on strange women in public places. So let's go fuck ourselves for real with the personal item of the week. It is the Beisar, Beisar is the brand, prostate massager anal vibrator.
Oh, dear God.
Thrusting, vibrating, 7 modes with cock ring, anal plug, anal sex toys, P-spot massager, male sex toys for men, women, and couples, waterproof, remote control, comes in black or blue.
Throbbing.
Thrusting and throbbing. Now,
oh boy,
we had one of these that was a non-mechanical one. Do you remember the thing that went up your ass and it was like a cock ring and then it went up your ass? We did it very early on in this.
Oh, as a review. God damn you.
Me and you. Remember we were on the road in the last city when we had the cock ring dildo that we were trying out together? Remember that? I couldn't get it up my ass and around my cock, so I gave it to you to give it a try, and you said it was just as difficult, so I decided it wasn't just me. No. We did this on the show. This is like a mechanical version. I'll show you a picture of it.
It moves.
It thrusts. See that arrows?
Yeah.
This is like a thrusting.
It's got like an accordion area.
It's got a little one of those and an app. Obviously, there's your phone and a remote.
And a little hand pull for the back.
You got to have that. And then it comes around to go I guess, caress your taint, and then you put your dick through it.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, there's a cock ring in the front. See, look.
Oh, boy. I thought it was like a handle to yank it out.
No.
Oh, my. That's like a jail.
Then that goes to your ass.
Sounds like torture.
They don't look like they're far enough apart to be up your ass and around your cock at the same time. Am I right?
Jesus.
I don't know how much taint people have, but it's more than that.
It feels like it.
Feels like I have more taint. I feel like I have more taint than that, right? Don't you? This is for the short tainted among us. Okay. It says 7 strong vibrating and thrusting modes, prostate massager. This anal sex toy's upgraded high-frequency vibrating speed and thrusting with a stretch of 0.6 inch will directly hit your P-spot or G-spot in the right place. Dual motors and the cock ring on the anal plug designed to stimulate the P-spot, anal simultaneously. The anal toys also stimulate your internal and external pleasure, allow you to enjoy the multi-level stimulation, and launch you into complete and utter excited orbit.
That thing looks enormous.
It looks fucking crazy. I'm trying to find the specs on this thing, but I have a feeling people are going to tell us about it. But
yeah.
The specs here, what do we have? Is it anywhere? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
On that drawing, it doesn't. The schematics,
it doesn't have
how long it is. Wow.
And it charges in an hour, and it says the battery works for an hour also.
Oh. And
they guarantee a discrete box, which is extremely helpful.
Huh?
Yeah, extremely fucking helpful here. Okay.
Wow.
5 stars from JC. Wow is the title.
I think the same, JC.
When I saw it, I said, wow, when I looked at it. What the fuck is that? Okay, right out of the box, I was surprised at the size, weight, and feel of it, which sounds like a gun. Sounds like someone picked up a gun for the first time. I was really surprised with the size, weight, and feel of it. I didn't think it would feel it's solid. It's a more weighty thing than I thought. It really does.
Same review for a 357.
Yeah.
Or 44 mag. I was very impressed.
Although this could be more dangerous, though, because the gun doesn't go up your ass. It feels really well made, and the silicone around it is very soft and smooth. Just looking at it made me a bit nervous at first, to be perfectly honest. It would make me more than nervous. Yeah. Terrified the first time I saw it. I've never had anything like this before, and I'm so glad we got it. My wife ordered this for me in order to tease me in public via the remote.
What?
This guy's going to walk around. He's going to go to Delta Soul Food, get kicked out after 90 minutes with a fucking massager up his ass.
That right there is why a man was... You don't understand? Wow. My wife has the app. That's why I need to rub this on you.
Come on. I'm super hard. You don't even know why.
My wife's in Pasadena, and I am fucking throbbing.
I'm really stretching this cock ring out if you could help me. We have multiple toys similar to this for her, so I agreed to try it. She put it in me, and it went in so much easier than I was expecting, and it didn't hurt at all.
Is
really?
That right?
That looks painful to me. I would say it probably would. She immediately grabbed the remote, and away we went, LOL.
Yep.
I am very surprised at how much I honestly enjoyed it. It's not too thick and not too long. It's the perfect size for someone who might be nervous about a toy like this, just like I had been at first. It sits snug against your body. That's one way to put it. Against?
You bet.
Try against the inside of your body, against the walls of your asshole, possibly.
Double rings.
And the toy itself can vibrate in different areas as well as move up and down vertically. Oh, right, Jesus.
Because it's a thruster.
Whew. The remote is definitely the main selling point for us because it gives her the power to control me for once, LOL.
Unbelievable.
It will take some practice, but she wants me to wear it in public for her while she uses the remote. If you are hesitant about getting, I will let you know that you will not be disappointed. I didn't think I would like it, but now I absolutely love it. This is absolutely one of the coolest sex toys we have.
Yeah, but here's the look. You can use it use a remote one on a woman. There's no physical. You know what I mean? There's no manifesting. There's no presentation that you're horny.
Yeah.
With you get hard, right? You're gonna get hard
unless you're helping someone win an international chess match. This sounds like a fucking wild thing to do during the day.
If you're just walking around, standing upright with a boner, no matter which way you put that thing in your pants, it's present.
Plus, wouldn't you be like fucking squeezing your ass the whole time so you don't shoot a vibrator out of it? As you're walking, do you want that to fall out of your pant leg as you walk around the fucking mall?
I'm not even thinking about that side. I'm just thinking about, and if you come, now you've got jizz all over the place.
Now you've got bigger problems here. Apparently his wife wants to clean up his underwear, so it's up to her.
God, that's gross.
4 stars, Wiggle Me This is the title here. There are 2 different devices in this thread, one which thrusts and a second which wiggles. This review is for the latter. Overall, I found this effective. It hits the prostate well. The action is adequate, but could be better. 3 aspects fell short. Battery life on full wiggle and vibrate is under 45 minutes. Oh, well, that's unacceptable. I won't have that.
How long?
I won't have that. I need things up longer than that, as for me, personally. It's got to be at least 2 hours up my ass, or I don't even need it. What's the point?
If I put that enormous thing inside me and it wiggles, wags, and jiggles and
it's coming out anyway, probably.
I better come in 10 seconds.
45 minutes, which is literally disappointing, it says here. Literally, really. Okay. The second strength of the wiggle motor is not great. Out of the box, it looks impressive, but it lacks torque when inserted. Torque. Like it's a fucking... It's a muscle car engine. It's not a 71 Challenger, guy. What are you fucking talking about? Holy shit.
Torque.
I need more torque. There's a fucking GTO up his ass. 3, the remote's range is very limited. How far away do you want How far are people from you when they're controlling things up your ass? Close, I would hope, right?
My wife goes to Australia a lot. I
want
her to fuck me from Adelaide.
Fuck. So I found it to be less than 2 feet.
Okay.
You got to be right there. That seems plenty of range, I would think.
It's pretty unbelievable that from 2 feet away she can fuck you with this thing.
To me, that's really the miracle of modern technology, honestly.
My TV remote barely works that far away. That's pretty amazing.
Not bad. Otherwise, this is a well-executed toy. Charges and cleans up easily. 4 stars, not bad. It's not bad. It just doesn't seem quite right and feels like it wants to slip out. It wants to? I don't think it has. It's a sentient dildo.
It needs out of there? That's you, buddy.
Tokyo gives 4 stars. Amazing toy, 3 exclamation points. Listen, as a straight man, it's not easy at all to open yourself up to this kind of thing. No, I would think not. It's very new and uncomfortable at first. After a couple of times, you finally get comfortable enough to open yourself completely to the idea, and boom! I say boom like that because it's all caps with an exclamation point. And boom! Most amazing orgasm I've ever experienced. Wow. Boom! That's a boom. This product really helped me explore around a little bit. I just want to poke around back there a bit and try new things with myself. 10 out of 10.
He's just doing this alone.
Yeah, this isn't a chick didn't talk him into this.
It's just like I've been just.
Yeah, maybe I want
quit
something on
my
my
job
ass.
today.
I didn't realize I wanted something on my ass most of the time, but I do.
Wow.
3 stars, awesome. It works, but have some discomfort.
Sure.
It says it functions as it should, but at different angles from positioning, it causes discomfort.
Absolutely.
And then 2 stars here. Excellent product and idea. But it's only 2 stars. I don't get that.
Oh.
I love this. You and could see myself having lots of fun with it alone and with my partner. Whew. Wow. I think this thing has gone, it's been in for too long. Take it out.
Yeah,
I think it's ruining, it's fucking your brain up. Yeah. However, I noticed that after maybe only 5 minutes of it being turned on, it starts to become warm. That's not too bad, except then it proceeds to get hotter and hotter to the point that I must take it out because it hurts too much. I don't want heat up there. That's not good.
No, don't burn your asshole.
I am not an amateur with toys. Things are up my ass pretty regularly is what he's saying. I'm not sure. And haven't had this happen before. I tried it multiple times with the same result. Apparently it gets hot. You got to throw the air conditioning. Turn it down nice and fucking cold here. 2 stars, disappointing, flawed design. Oh, now it's an engineering thing is what it is now. Okay.
Yeah, not very aerodynamic.
Other comments mention that it doesn't want to stay in. They were right. I'm new and am quite tight. I'm new is what it's. I'm new to having things up my ass, and so my asshole is sealed tight. Like a duck is what I'm sealed up like.
Not a lot of dilation.
A lot of dilation. Like people who put things up their ass are walking around with an open asshole all the time. It tightens back up. That's the amazing part of an asshole.
That's the part of it. You gotta slowly gape it every time, man.
This guy's wife had a baby, and he's like, that's fucking ruined, obviously, now. Look at it.
It's got a baby came out.
What, am I going to fit my fucking foot up there? And then, like, 2 months later, it's like, oh, my God, I can't snap back to fucking, wow, look at that. So it goes on to say, the flare at the bottom is subtle with not enough space between that and the base. Second attempt. This guy's not taking no for an answer here, for an astener. Second attempt, I made sure it was all the way in all the way, but clenching made it quickly squeeze back out. It's annoying to use, and I wish I could get a refund or try another product. Maybe less lube, possibly? Maybe that's your problem. I don't know.
Did he think clenching was going to make it like a swallow motion? That's not what happens.
It's going to hold it in place, I think. If you
trying to make my asshole swallow.
You know how it goes. Matt, 1 star. App is trash. Product won't connect. Okay. The app is absolute garbage. There's no way to give access to Bluetooth. Let's take a step back a minute here. We have come so far in the world that we are super, super pissed when our wiggling, thrusting, anal cock ring dildo that's supposed to massage our prostate doesn't quite connect to the Bluetooth fast enough. That's how spoiled we are. The Bluetooth.
Very trusting of Bluetooth to jam it up our ass.
Wow. So it doesn't pick up anything. I cannot figure this thing out for the life of me. My device is on. My phone's Bluetooth is on. But when I hit the add device button, it gives me a tutorial of how to add a device, then reaches a screen that you quote, that all caps, cannot leave, and you can't add a device. This guy doesn't figure out his phone either. I think he's just bad with technology of any kind.
Maybe your asshole is blocking the signal. Pull it out first.
It's possible. Jesus Christ, you never know what's going on there.
These people are out of their mind.
I will be returning this absolute piece of garbage. No, you won't, sir. You know why? That's your dildo, my friend. And I'm not happy about it, that he has to return it. No. Save your fucking postage and throw it in the fucking garbage. Nobody wants it.
Call it a loss, man.
Jesus Christ. Steve, 1 star. Avoid. Scam. Okay, the seller probably doesn't even know, but the product manufacturer asked me to sign in, sign up, then charge my account twice for an amount I was never advised of. This costs money now? Like, is this for the app? Do you have to, pay to... I don't know what's going on.
Like Hulu? Is there a monthly subscription?
Wow. And then it says after this guy's insane. I was never advised of. Then this is 2 exclamation points after this sentence. They will pay. I will not stop until I feel justice is served.
Take it easy, Skeletor.
Good God.
I'll destroy the planet in the name of my gaped asshole.
Fucking A.
And my cock my unmilked prostate.
I could not sign up and sign in. I was charged to jizz in my pants, and I won't accept it. My prostate is unfulfilled. Wow. Anonymous 1 star. Cannot turn off.
Oh, no.
If you better be able to get it out. Otherwise, you got other problems.
I can't stop coming.
Oh, God. It just won't stop. 1 star, weak vibration. Some functions didn't work, and the remote jammed the device to where it didn't turn off, and not to mention it goes off in the middle of the night for some reason while it's packed away in the box it came in. I would not recommend.
It's fucking haunt.
Oh, my God. He's having his fucking 6-year-old's birthday party, and you just hear, he's like, so hold on. He's panicking.
Like, play with me.
Next thing you know, it comes up to him like a Roomba in the middle of the floor, and he's like, I got to take care of this. I'm sorry. It doesn't take no for an answer. It doesn't take no for an answer. I'm sorry.
I have to take this call.
Oh, God. Dane,
Jesus.
1 star. I love this. Painful. This device is absolutely terrible. There's no speed setting. It's either full-on RoboCop or nothing. RoboCop. It's definitely not. It's quite painful and definitely not a massager. It's the Terminator found you in bed. So this product is like getting Eiffel Towered by Terminator and RoboCop at the same time. Pretty cool.
This person grew up in the 80s because they have no more references for robots.
It felt like Rambo came and busted a nut on my face. That's what happened.
Johnny 5 raped me.
Yeah, that's fucking A. You know that Johnny 5.
Number 5 is alive.
He's alive, all right, and he is horny. They never mentioned that part of the fucking show. Watch the movie. He just said he was alive.
Yeah.
No one ever said super horny.
Poor Ali Sheedy.
1 star from Casey. Yeah. Do not buy. Really gets really hot and it doesn't work no matter what hole you put it in. No. Your hole, your friend's hole,
gopher hole,
Jackson's hole. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The 18th hole, doesn't give a fuck.
Just put them all.
Once it's in, the product is too short to reach the P spot or G spot, and it gets very hot within minutes. The toy doesn't hold a charge for long. The silicone it's made of feels like you've wrapped it in using dry cling wrap. No matter how much lube you input on it, okay? Yeah. It feels like you're pulling the inside to the outside. Well, that sounds awful. I don't want that to happen at all. Here we go. Daryl, 1 star. Way bigger than they say, and it does not vibrate at tip of prostate insert. Well, fucking, that's it.
It's just the shaft.
This show's over. Yeah. If I can't believe in that, if I can't believe in the prostate tip vibrating, then I don't want to do this anymore or anything really.
I need the thruster and wagger to
need it all.
That to be sensing. Jesus God, I can't imagine that.
He goes on to say, "This thing is huge, 6 inches in my ass."
Oh,
is
that
big? I don't know. I mean, it's more than I want in my ass. I'll tell you that much. I think
very happy.
Size is in the ass of the beholder. I believe. I think is how it works, right?
Maybe his prostate's just real shallow.
You never know. Man, I wanted a toy for when I was drunk and frisky. Not a toy that was going to make me feel like I have to take a huge dump. Not pleasurable at all.
I mean, I'm told that's what that feels like.
That's what I'm saying. 1 star, very small, very poor design, smaller than appears. So now we got the opposite complaint. Wow. Attempted to use after fully charging, however, it would not stay in. Yeah. First, the diameter of the retention ball is just over 1.6 inches. I love when people break out micrometers to measure their sex toys. That's my favorite thing in the world.
1.6.
Second, the distance between the plug and cock ring is too short. After inserting the plug and putting it on the ring cock or vice versa, the tension would pull out the plug. Okay. Of your boner tension's going to pop it right out.
Diameter? That seems big.
It seems big enough. I don't know. 1 star, not waterproof. Okay?
Oh.
It's not waterproof and will shock the hell out of you internally. Do not
Somebody
buy
sat
and
in
use in
the
water.
tub.
Yep. And it was like, Jesus Christ, never mind. Oh, my God. Not made for taller men. I don't know how that would make any difference. Really. 1 star, doesn't stay doesn't stay on or in. And the other part was not made for taller men. Is all the same review.
Oh, the ring, too, probably didn't stay on. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I am tall and muscular. Oh, you poor bastard. Unfortunately, I'm an Adonis. This is the problem here. Because of the space between the ring and the prostate massager isn't enough and it's constantly falling out. I enjoy the thrusting, but I'm unable to continue my actions while doing. Enjoys it up his ass. He's trying to jerk it, and it's yanking the fucking thing out of his asshole.
Right.
Brad with 1 star. Look at the big brain on Brad.
Yeah.
Harsh. It's harsh and not pleasurable. Sounds like a cheap cigarette. It's harsh.
Yeah.
Weird. There isn't a slow enough speed. It feels like there's no lube present, even when there is. And then finally,
here we go.
1 star. It's a lie is the title of the thing. It's not a lie. It goes up your ass. So that's the truth.
It ruined the party, and I have no friends because of it.
Matter of fact, I'm going to make a dildo and call it The Truth. That's going to be the name of it.
It's a lie.
I ruined my son's birthday party. It was terrible.
Yeah.
The anal piece of this worked well, but the P-spot and cock ring are too short. If I wanted my dick bent in half, I'd be into cock and ball torture, but I'm not. And that's
ass play.
But I'm not as in all caps. Yeah. Who do you think I am? A guy who wants his dick fucked with? How big is that? Get the bigger one and ram it right up my ass. But
need the thruster.
Be gentle with my cock, though. I'm a sensitive man here. So there you go, everybody.
Wow.
Soul food, Harleys, prostate massagers, and fucking other issues here. So, wow. What a goddamn disaster.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
If you did, listen to our other 2 shows, Crime and Sports and Small Town Murder. Check those out. Follow us on all the social media sites. Do all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And
stick it up your ass and thrust it.
If you hated it, I hope the ring is too short. I hope every time you jerk your cock, it pulls this right out of your ass. Take that, everybody. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Follow Your Stupid Opinions on the Wondery app, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to every episode of Your Stupid Opinions ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Before you go, tell us about yourself by completing a short survey at Wondery.com/survey.